Hello, everybody, and welcome back to week 2 of our boot camp. We hope that week 1 was a success and very useful for all your knowledge. And we hope that you're even more excited for week 2 here coming to you today. My name is Jared Galfin, and I'm here with Tracy Daniels, and we are not only your BDMs, but your personal trainers to help strengthen your Emerald Cruise knowledge. So let's flex those sales muscles and get ready to rock and roll. Tracy, you want to take us away?
I sure do. Thanks, Jared. Welcome back, everyone, to week 2. This week, we are all about strength training. So we're going to focus on our 2022 strength training to equip you so that you can sell more and quickly. So today's focus is on Emerald Cruises river cruising. So we're going to start with a warm-up with what has changed in 2022. There's an itinerary there that I'll mention. And then we'll work on our cardio and power you up with what's new in 2022 so that you know what you can offer your clients. And then we'll strengthen your knowledge with some items that you can add on to your cruise itinerary that you might not be aware of. And it'll make a complete package for your clients, and you'll earn more commission. And then we'll cool down with what you can expect in week 3. So I'm going to start you off with one itinerary change that we've got in 2022. It's on our Danube Delights itinerary. And this is one of our top selling itineraries on the Danube. And you can see the journey codes there that you can enter in Expressbook. The updated itinerary in 2022 is that we're going to be starting or ending in Regensburg instead of Nuremberg. Nuremberg has a lot more traffic on the river, which does tend to cause some delays and has an impact on the guest experience. There was never any touring included in Nuremberg, so there's no change that way. But in 2022, we're going to now be able to offer a Discover More optional tour of Nuremberg from Regensburg when they're on the ship. So it gives guests also a bit more time in Regensburg, a cute little town that they can enjoy. As well, the transfer from Munich Airport is shorter. So again, it just improves the guest experience on this itinerary. So let's focus now on what's new. So you're up to date with all the new itineraries and options for your clients. So we've got several epic voyages, which are the itineraries that we put together that include more than one itinerary. So this new one that we put together in 2022 is called our 15-day Discover the Vineyards of the Rhine and Moselle. So it's combining the majestic Rhine and the legendary Rhine and Moselle itineraries to create a longer journey for your clients. And best of all, it's seamless. So there's an included transfer to the Starship as well on the return. And guests get an in-depth exploration of the main ports along the upper Rhine and Moselle rivers, which will visit 3 countries, including Germany's infamous vineyard region along the Moselle. So it's a great option for guests that are looking for a little bit longer journey and a different itinerary as well. So you can pull it up with that journey code. Jared, take it away with something else that's unique in 2022.
Thank you. Folks, this is really exciting because once in a decade, we have the Floriade Expo in 2022. So this is an experience of a lifetime that's featured over in the Netherlands. Now, of course, you can see we've got itineraries that run from Amsterdam to Basel, and then Amsterdam to Budapest from 10 to 17 days. So you can decide which one is best suitable for you. But the Floriade, it's covering 148 acres, and it's the largest green event in 2022. So this is something that you're not going to want to pass up, and definitely go for the flora and the fauna. It's just going to be really, really beautiful. And what we've done on these itineraries is we've got the ability to do a 2-night extension over in Amsterdam as well too. So not only are you getting the full cruise experience, you'll have some time in this magnificent, iconic city as well too. So the Floriade Expo 2022, something very exciting coming up next year. And the other thing that we have in 2022, which actually should have been in 2020, is the Oberammergau Passion Play. So this is great history here, folks. In the 1600s, the town of Oberammergau, which is located in southern Germany in the Bavarian region, The plague was sweeping across Europe, and a few of the villagers had actually passed away. So the town folks came together and decided to pray to the Lord, and they asked for the Lord to spare the remainder of the town folks from the plague. And if that wish was granted, they would perform the Passion Play every single 10 years since. And since the 1630s, that's been the case. Every 10 years, Oberammergau hosts the Passion Play. So 200 of the villagers in the town come together and go into this beautifully renovated amphitheater and perform the life and times of Jesus. So it's a really amazing experience. We've got a few different itineraries from May, September, July, depending what time of year you'd like to go. But what's really nice too is we actually have the opportunity to stay in Oberammergau. So you will spend a night there, which is great. You get to spend more time in the city, immerse yourself, see the locals. But only every 10 years this occurs. So it was delayed because of COVID-19. It was originally scheduled in 2020. It's been delayed until 2022. So for anybody who's interested in the Passion Play, you don't want to miss this up because it's only every 10 years. And we've got a few really exciting itineraries that you could go. If anybody wants to learn more about this, please reach out to me. I've been to the town myself. I got to meet the gentleman who's playing Jesus and really can give you some extra insight on that. So this is very exciting. 2022, these select departures coming up.
Awesome. So those are some unique itineraries in 2022. We've also got some Canadian celebrity hosted cruises in 2022. So again, for your clients that are looking for a unique river cruise experience, we have 2 Canadian celebrities that are joining us on 2 different itineraries. And here's our first celebrity to introduce our first sailing.
Frankie Flowers here, myself, along with Emerald Cruises, July 29th, 2022, Jewels of the Rhine, including Floriade. Get this, we hop on a beautiful river cruise from Basel, Switzerland, all the way through into Amsterdam. We get to go experience Floriade, a horticultural show, some amazing food along the way, some historic sites, and the service out of this world. So please, come join me, July 29th, 2022, for a great trip.
So a great itinerary with a local Canadian here. He's got a family garden center as well as a TV personality in Toronto. Great opportunities for all your gardening clubs, horticultural clubs in your towns and cities to reach out to for clients that would be interested. This unique itinerary in July of next year is got a lot of extra inclusions that you can interact with Frankie. So including the excursion to the Floriade Expo that Jared just mentioned. But the great thing about it, not only can they go to Floriade, but they can go to Floriade with Frankie Flowers. So, you know, something really special there. As well, he's going to be doing 2 onboard gardening presentations with lots of tips to share. And there'll be also some fun events like a garden inspired cocktail reception, as well as a fun garden themed trivia night. So again, lots of great opportunities there, fun personality there for your clients. The other itinerary that we've got for our Canadian guests is with the culinary legend and TV celebrity host, Chef Michael Bonaccini. So he's going to be sailing through the spectacular Douro River. So it's another great opportunity for your foodie clients to join celebrity chef Bonaccini on the Douro. And again, with some really extra special exclusive culinary experiences, both on board and on shore, which is only available on this one departure in July of 2022. So let's take a look at the stunning Emerald Radiance that guests will be sailing on for this itinerary.
The Emerald Radiance is one of our latest ships to join the Emerald Cruises fleet and built specifically for exploring Portugal's Douro region. As you cruise through some of Europe's most beautiful vineyards and wine-producing villages, the River Douro evocatively stretches through beautiful backdrops on either bank. The Emerald Radiance is our most intimate European starship to date, with a capacity of just 112 guests, but still has all the key amenities and features Emerald Cruises ships are known for. From the generously proportioned suites and staterooms to the contemporary chic Horizon bar and lounge, no aspect of the ship has been compromised by its moderate size. Amongst the unique additions featured aboard the Emerald Radiance are the Riverview Suites. Located at the rear of the ship on the Horizon deck and boasting floor-to-ceiling windows encasing our innovative balcony, the two Riverview Suites offer amazing, unspoiled panoramic vistas of the river as it flows on by. Purpose-built for Portugal's warm climate, the comprehensive sun deck with its open-air aspect aboard the Emerald Radiance provides ample opportunity to sample the sun and gentle river breezes under the beautiful Iberian sky.
So a great small ship, as you can see. Now, Jared, take it away with our new special interest cruises in 2022.
Awesome. Thank you so much. So, folks, this is the our new special interest cruises that we'll have 3 select ones in 2022. This is our 8-day Wines of the Moselle cruise, which is really renowned because the Moselle Valley is renowned for winemaking. So for any wine enthusiasts, this is definitely an itinerary that you want to go on. It's really known for Riesling wine. And particularly on this cruise, we're going to have some wonderful tours of some wine estates complemented with some great tastings. And we'll get the opportunity to explore through some of these amazing cities as well. A big standout for me is actually when we go to Koblenz, we'll have a hike over there and visit a family-owned wine estate over there. So that's the 8 days, the wine and the Moselle. Now we'll take a look at our next 8-day itinerary, which is the Rhine Spa. So this itinerary really focuses on the experience of going to a spa. And the big highlight, of course, would be visiting Baden-Baden. And this is where we go to Caracalla Spa. And it's renowned for its healing properties of 12 thermal springs discovered over 2,000 years ago. So not only just seeing the entrance of Baden-Baden, here, this itinerary, we actually get to experience inside and have a spa day as well, too. Another big highlight for me is the history of Heidelberg. We'll get to see the Romantic Library, Germany's one of Germany's oldest universities as well here. So lots of great culture and spa experiences in this one. And then finally, we'll take a look at our 8-day Danube, which has a few amazing cities as well too. Of course, for me, having the opportunity in Slovakia to visit with a family and have some tea and coffee and immerse yourself in their culture, interact with them is definitely one of the big highlights as well. But I think a lot of people really will enjoy the aspect of going through Austria and visiting the Wachau Valley, which is famous for producing wine in that region. So we'll get some great local flavors over there. So those are just a quick bird's eye view of 3 really exciting special interest cruises that we have coming up next year.
Thanks, Jared. So now that you've seen some of our unique itineraries that we've got, I want to also mention how you can make a complete package for your clients. We've got several city extensions that you can book along with just the cruise itinerary, but it makes it a complete package. Guests, we find are looking for longer trips moving forward, and we've got lots of options that combine with select itineraries that make it seamless. And best of all, it's very easy for you to book, and it's all packaged and done with us. So it'll save you a lot of time from piecing components together. And your clients have the security of being in our hands for the entire journey. Plus, these city extensions are commissionable to you. So I'm just going to show you one example of the city extensions here in Expressbook. So these city extensions correspond to different itineraries that have their own unique journey code. So in our brochures, you'll see different ones. And as you can see from the maps here, you'll see 2 different journey codes. So these are the ones now that have been pieced together with the cruise only itinerary, but with that city extension, creating those different journey codes. So in Expressbook, if you're not sure of what the unique journey code is, you can do a search starting with just the cruise itinerary. So in this example, I typed in for the search Sensations of Lyon and Provence, which is the name of the cruise itinerary. And you'll see it pulls up all the different itinerary options with the different city extensions. So you can see the top there has Nice and Sensations of Lyon and Provence. At the bottom, you'll see Paris and Sensations of Lyon and Provence. So again, lots of different combinations available for your clients. You could click on that itinerary and it gives you the detailed description. But the great thing is it includes the hotels in a centrally located hotels with breakfast daily. You'll also have the services of a Emerald Cruises tour director as well. So very seamless. Your airport transfers to the Emerald Starship. They're all included with these city extensions. And again, lots of ranges to choose from. And they also include some excursions as well. And some of them also will have optional Discover More tours that are available for those that are interested in something structured on the land part of it. And of course, best of all, it's commission to you. So definitely take a look at it because it does make it very easy and a complete package for you. So we've got a couple new city extensions that I just want to highlight as well in 2022. These are on select dates with our popular 7-night Enchantment of Eastern Europe river cruise on the lower Danube. So we've got a Transylvania 4-night extension that includes breakfast daily, as well as 2 lunches, and of course the services of an Emerald Cruises tour director. There's a guided city tour of Brasov, as well as a guided tour of Dracula's castle. And of course, transfers from your Starship to the hotel, to the airport, all included. So a very seamless package for you. We've also got a new Istanbul city extension that includes the flight between Bucharest and Istanbul, and 3 nights at a centrally located hotel with breakfast daily, an included tour and transfers to the airport, as well as the tour director. And of course, this beautiful city, Amsterdam, is such a wonderful city that deserves some extra time before or after sailing away. So we've added a new 2-night Amsterdam extension. It can be added to the following itineraries: the Tulips of the Rhine, our popular 15-day Splendors of Europe, the Jewels of the Rhine, and the Christmas markets on the Rhine. So this includes your 2 nights at a centrally located hotel with breakfast, as well as an included excursion to Floriade on selected departures, or a guided city tour of Amsterdam. And of course, transfers are included to and from the airport, as well as to the ship. So some great extra extensions there. Again, gives your clients some more time in these wonderful destinations. So Jared's going to touch on our Discover More options.
Thank you. So Discover More, ladies and gentlemen, for those of you who aren't aware, these are optional excursions that are available for purchase. So your guests can purchase this either when they're on board, but we recommend doing it actually prior to final payment, because this way agents will be able to earn commission on it. So definitely take the time, look through the different Discover More options. You can see them identified in the brochure as DM, and you can add them on prior to final payment, or you can also go into the trip personalizer before departure and select which one you want to do. Some of them actually need to be pre-booked, so it's a good idea to take a look in advance, go in your trip personalizer and get that set up before your guests depart. So be on the lookout for Discover More.
Awesome. All right, so we're almost at the home stretch there, so just bear with us. A couple more things to touch on. So beverage packages. So here's another way of making a complete package for your clients. So in 2022, we've updated our drink package offerings. As you can see here, we've got this great PDF flyer that is available for you to download from our Facebook group, or just email your BDM and we can send this to you. Great to send it out when you're sending out your quotes. That way your clients can take a look at it and then you can add it right at time of booking so that it's done with. As you can see, the call to action there to contact your travel professional to add this on. So the great thing too is by adding it on prior to final payment, it is 10% commissionable to you. All the drink packages here are priced in Canadian dollars. And the packages are also valid on the disembarkation day, but that day is not charged. Both guests sharing a cabin must purchase the same drink package. But a great option, just again, one less thing that guests have to be concerned about when they board the ship. If it's all taken care of, they can just relax and enjoy a great cocktail along the rivers. So one last thing here is Emerald, we are a green company, but we're going greener. So we're eliminating single-use plastics. So you'll no longer see any plastic bottles in the bars or restaurants. We're going to glass only. In your cabins, the water will be in glass bottles as well. That will be replenished. And when you're going out on excursions, no longer will the guest receive plastic bottles. Each guest will receive their own refillable water bottle. And we've got refilling stations on board for our guests. And of course, no plastic straws as well. So those are just some of the items that we're doing just to make things a little greener, which is so important. Jared?
I love that. I love that we're going greener. That's definitely really important for the environment. So thank you for sharing that. And great work, everybody. There was a lot of information crammed into this little boot camp session here today, but very useful stuff. And now that you're armed, you can go out and definitely sell Emerald to the best of your abilities, and let us know if you need any help with those sales as well. So looking forward to next week, we're very excited to present the Scenic Bootcamp training. So tone your Scenic knowledge and learn how to win over sales. With Scenic, the difference lies in the details. So come learn with Tracy and I next week all about Scenic. We'll look forward to seeing you for week 3.
Take care, everyone.
Bye for now.